La la la. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Huh? Mars? Hello. Oh, you know what? We're on planet Earth. Oh, right. I should check the soil beneath me. Potential earthworms down there, you know. What up? Let's get this. Let's get some. Let's get this rolling. Let's see. You violated the law. Oh wait, wrong stream. That's tonight when TRK shows up. Pay the fine. Huh? Oh, the Witty Wranglers throwback already? What are you guys nostalgic for season 1 team combos, huh? TRK knife fire? Okay. Jay, I'm sure you have the matches ready. Let me get this set up. Basically, after this, we should be ready to go. Donkey Kong, Samus, Luigi, Mario. Ready? Go! Okay. I don't think we'll see any stepdad combos from Jake today. I'll be on the lookout though, Jake. Don't worry. Okay, got that. Pay the fine. Did you hear that, TRK? I might have hired, I might have got a few Imperial Cyrodiil Watchmen next time you show up. They're just here to help you out. Stop right there, criminal scum. Who was that? No one breaks the law on my watch. Did you hear that, TRK? Whoa. Boop, bop, boop. I love this song. Ooh, the showdown. Okay. So Jade said this will be a couple games. I'm guessing you're fighting against a Yoshi. Okay, cool. All right, we are set to go. Yoshi the Depp. Huh? Professional babysitter for Baby Mario, Luigi, DK, Peach, Wario, and Bowser. Okay, got the game files. Okay. So, right. Just call this Jate Game 1. Jate Game 2. Okay. Yeah, I got him. All right, alrighty. Let's replay. Let's go to the folder. We need to reroute. No. I do need, let me change the folder. I'll just move these over. Oh, you know what? I always forget you can literally just open these with Slippy. Let me try that right now. Hold on. That is so convenient. Ready? Okay. Now, game capture. Let's see if that works. Hold on. Your username is my Chungus Life. Is this Vance's alternate account? Oh, we got something. There we go. Ready? Go. This. Okay. This is a good time for me to get a good direct capture here. In fact, let me make a copy of the Melee stream layout and do one for replays. There we go. We are here. Okay. We are waiting. Oh, whoops. I am Optimus Prime. Whoa, Optimus, you're here? Maybe. Is he? Ready? Autobots, roll out. All right, anyway. There we go. That was on TV last night. On the Paramount channel. Transformers 2007. That movie is pretty good. Yeah, there's a little bit of infamous Michael Bay stuff, but you know what? There's a lot more positive Michael Bay stuff in that movie. The effects are pretty good. All right, let's get this started. Okay, so let me just watch, and I'll just add commentary as we go. Oh, I love that. Yeah, assert forward airs there. Yeah, Yoshi was looking how long you're gonna hold up shields. They call you out. Oh! Okay. Multi-spot dodges. It makes me wonder how much that right there should be a tell. They might not roll as much in shields. They might be depending on spot dodges more. Let's see how you pick up on that potentially. Good egg lay there. I love your use of counters, Jay. You're really good with that move. Good shielding. Yeah, there it is again. Yeah, I mean that should be verification right there. Not saying you don't know that. This is my kind of analysis here, is that if they do that a second time that soon, yeah, they probably don't have a lot of other defensive maneuvers they've practiced, like rolling. And start gauging how much they shield drop every time they're on a platform. That can be ambushed. Okay, that's a good edge guard. That's strong. And they stay way up top to try to not get gimped by up B. That's good. Okay, there you go. Good grab on the spot dodge there. Oh, yeah, good. Keep that pressure. Yoshi has, Yoshi's got a few frames where he's vulnerable while doing that, so, you know, they're always risking a gimp there, so. But yeah, you could just do that or down tilt. Nice. And they got another good grab. Yeah, they're spot dodging like every time. Or not spot dodging. Well, they're spot dodging a lot, which can be good, but you could definitely try to exploit it. Okay, there's some rolls. They're gonna shield drop. Yeah. Look, they are shield dropping every time, which is interesting because they spot dodge on the lowest level. And I'm surprised they don't do that on the top platform as a mix-up, but you know, I guess in this case, it can be a bit tough to start preparing ambushes if you're not well practiced on it. That could be an advantage for Yoshi, is Yoshi players can take advantage of opponents that might not anticipate they're going to shield drop here. But yeah, being able to anticipate shield drops are big. I like the shield breaker there. Okay, I like their side B recovery there. Multi-spot dodges, trying to get a set play there with forward air. If forward air is like max spaced, it definitely can be pretty hard to punish. But Mark's grab should still do pretty good. Good combos. Okay, good on you for swinging. Okay, yeah, there's actually getting some really good normal throws there. Just normal grabs in general. Okay, good recovery. Come back swiping. That was good set play there. Egg throw in the up air. This looks like they're doing a few things. They're testing what they can get away with. They're testing if you're ever gonna hit them out of shield drop. That looked like a stored power shield thing. Yoshi has this like advanced tech where he can actually like store power shields. Can be helpful against Mark when he comes back. Oh, they're trying to, looks like a hard read up smash there. Good. Okay. Go down tilt. If you fight this person again or a Yoshi that's similar and they do that multiple times, go for a down tilt there. There is like he's got like 2 frames of invulnerability if he ledge dashes, but he has to scoop down a little bit too. Mark's down tilt is, yeah! Even at low percent, Mark's down tilt is so good. It can cause so many gimp plays against Yoshi. Okay, good shield there by the Yoshi, establishing space. mean, this Yoshi's really good at their egg throws there. Okay, that was a parry. Notice how they kind of stood still for a bit, too. So I feel like this player might have a little bit of a tell. In fact, before we go to the next game, let's look at that moment. Hold on. Okay. Shield drop jump. Yeah, into Nair. So a big thing already. I mean, they shield dropped like every time. Shield dropping's good, but you know, if you talk to Lasagna about it, for years now, Lasagna prepares for Yoshis that might borderline codepend off of it. I'm not saying this Yoshi does, but keep an eye out. This Yoshi's good. Keep an eye out for Yoshis that they almost scramble if they can't successfully shield drop on platforms. So being able to, this is a read, but you need to dip down with them. Go down. In fact, go down before they're even there. So you basically drop the platform before they do. Do like a forward air or up air. And it frame-wise should catch Yoshi before he double jumps. Oh, this person's known as a controller modder. Oh, yeah, he's probably testing the notches and stuff. That's actually really good. That is some top-level poker player intel. I'm not kidding. Poker players will look into, like, the hobbies and lives of their opponents to understand how they behave. Yeah, next time you play this person, I'd like to watch for sure. Anyway, let's watch this. Okay, ready? Okay, good jump. Look at that. look at him standing still. Okay, I know in the midst of a competitive melee match, easier said than done. You know, you're pressing buttons and all this, but look how they stood. That is a tell. And they crouched. Okay, yeah, when Yoshi stands still, when a Yoshi does that, and they're not being very actionable, they're probably going for a parry. And then if they crouch, even more likely. Yeah. Now, to be fair, it looks like they're almost trying to read some type of aerial you were throwing out, but still, in this, if you could redo this scenario, you could probably just jump behind and grab. Because if you didn't throw out that move, actually, you could literally just land an up tilt. Yeah, waveland to center. Yes. Yeah, that too. Just, really, that's a big thing with some Yoshi players is if they're known to be tech heavy, they might try to depend off of the opponent not fully understanding, like, the shield drop parry stuff, and they try to win exchanges that way. I'm not saying this is what this player does, but already as a competitor, like at the poker table, you need to pick up on tells, and you're really smart. So I think you're already figuring out, oh, this player is testing how many parries and shield drops they can get away with. I mean, their edge guarding is really good. That's really risky. Okay, so that's a big thing I'm taking from here. They're doing a lot of high risk stuff. You know, as much as some Yoshi players like to use parrying as a, quote, safety measure, again, that can be exploited. But that type of the edge guarding, the reason I try to mix up my timing is because one up B from Marth at mid-high percent, I just lose a stock. Like, in so many cases, because I don't have a third jump. So, honestly, you were far away, so you couldn't, like, well, let's look at your angle here. So he was banking on you going really low. Next time you play this guy, he might, and I'm not saying he's going to brush you off, but he might think I don't have to change anything. But what you can bring now is, because he's throwing eggs a bit above the ledge, you can up B a bit early and knock him out of that. Yeah, I mean, Yoshi's egg ledge and down B ledge cancel has a small window of vulnerability. There are a few frames where Yoshi's not invincible. That's why Marth's down tilt is amazing. I don't think you knew that going into this. You knew Mars down tilt's amazing, but in that scenario where Yoshi's grabbing ledge a lot, being able to throw out Mars down tilt alone can just gimp him. Like mid-high percent. Oh yeah, it's huge. No, you're not auto dead. He's vulnerable. That's why I don't do this. Like I do it. I do egg ledge cancels, but if I see a Yoshi that's doing it a lot, that to me is saying, oh, they might be trying to exploit the opponent for maybe not knowing how high risk it is. It is high risk because they are vulnerable and they don't have a third jump. All right, let's watch the next game. Okay, good nair opener. There you go, Jate. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, down tilt has set knockback, which is really good. And he was looking for a gimp there, which is good. And then, yeah, you went really low, so he got it. Let me see what you might have been able to do here. Yeah, you have... you gotta... Yeah... I mean, it's tough. Again, in the midst of fighting, the timing's a little bit different than us being able to just pause and watch. But in this case, yeah, you're going to need to up B a bit early because of that set knockback. Like right there. Instead of forward air, I would have done like up B. Probably would have landed, got the up B back. I can see that they're, yeah, wanting to do a lot of tech with their controller. I'm going to guess a modded controller, which is fine, as long as it's safe for work. Okay. Good forward smash. Uh-huh. Good. Ooh, great capitalization. Uh-huh. Okay, back air for neutral. Oh, they wanted to have you jump back to center stage. I still like that punish on throw. Last game, they were throwing out a bunch of throws and getting them, so looks like you're already adjusting there. Okay, take center stage again. Good anti-air. Up tilt's amazing. Sweet spot up tilt for the KO. There you go. Let's look at your repositioning here. Okay. Yeah, you're doing the right thing with forward airs. Honestly, yeah, more up tilts. Shield grab. Honestly, it's kind of like Lasagna was telling you the other day at the party. Shield grab is amazing against Yoshi. As Marth, as Fox. Just in general. Okay. Got some percent there. Okay, that was a pretty good nair by them. They saw that you stood still. And I understand you standing still there. You're trying to readjust their neutral tendencies, like analyze them. Yeah, they're known to spot dodge. Dude, I would down tilt so much more against this specific opponent. Down tilt and up tilt. Grab too. There you go. Yeah, I think they're wanting you to do a lot of forward airs to armor through. Yeah, or like that. They try to armor through your up air there. That being said, don't stop the forward air usage overall. Good. Yeah, they want you to keep doing that. You should neutral air more too. Neutral air's double hit will break armor a lot. Okay, before we look at the recovery sequence here, oh, you tried to throw out the... What is that called? Is that the name for the forward air? Oh, the fend off. Got it. Oh, okay. Okay. I got the translator going. The fend off forward air. Yeah, his spacing's pretty good with it. All right, let's see what happens with the down tilt. Yeah, you should down tilt there. I know I've said it a lot, but he is testing you. He is testing what he can get away with in terms of egg ledge cancels, parrying, and shield drops, and spot dodges. Those are 4 big things. Next time you fight this guy, watch you. Yeah. I think you could exploit if he doesn't change. That's another thing. Like, test how much he feels, quote, nested. And if he feels nested against you, oh, I don't need to change anything. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully you can take advantage of that. Yeah, they spot dodge a lot. I mean, that was a good spot dodge. Their spot dodging is pretty good. It just looks like it's almost like a defensive habit for them. So you can take advantage that they like never egg roll, or they never roll and shield. There you go, good scoop up. Yeah, they got a little bit of your timing down in terms of like the shielding and the armor. I think if you pull back like 1 second in some exchanges, you're gonna land a lot more hits. That's another reason why Nair is so good, because it's 2 hits. It can really throw off a lot of armor setups. I like the stray egg there. That was cool by them. Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, okay, like that. Good down tilts. Nice. Stay right out of the shield drop. Jay, this is good adaptation. Whatever the result will be, this is amazing adaptation. You trying to show off, bro? Oh, you trying to show off, bro? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Here you go. All right, I assume they left, because that's the only other game you sent me. So, did they leave? Well, good. Oh, okay. You played for an hour total. Gotcha. I was like, oh no, did you adapt? And then they left because you adapted. You know, I was like, that's an unfortunate, slippy ecosystem right now. I hope Fizzy adds some form of like queue punishment, like make players have to wait like 2 minutes if they quit early. Make them have to like reflect on average. Now that they played the full game there, so that's not what I'm talking about here. But good adaptation. Did you tell Lasagna that you played this person yet? Because I just read their Slippy username, and when you said controller stuff, I was like, is this that Yoshi player? Was NEZ Nez? So I was wondering if that was him. Okay, because yeah, that makes sense. He's super tech heavy. His execution's pretty good, and if you fight him in the future, and you want more, if you want me to look at it, let me know. It was really interesting watching you adjust accordingly. And I think we play a bit differently, me and him. I don't know if I'm the most Yoshi practice you get nowadays, but it is really interesting. He really is like super tech, melee execution heavy, and then me coming from Brawl, I can just my self-reflection, I can tell there's a lot more like neutral tendencies that come from Brawl because there's no combos, so it's a lot of like patience and stray hits that you often develop. Oh, whoa! Hold on. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, definitely keep tabs on those habits of spot dodging. And then try to analyze what they do after. They're pretty good, so you know, it'll be interesting if you fight them again and seeing what they do if you start calling out their egg ledge cancels and spot dodges and shield drops. Oh, that is definitely some Street Fighter stuff. That is kind of you to say. you know, T-Hawk, Zangief, they are go big or go home type characters. And you just kind of look for openings and you make reads based off tendencies. That is good to note, though. I think some Yoshi players don't do dash attack as much because to them they feel like it's unsafe. I mean, if they shield it, if your opponent shields it, they probably will get a punish. Unless it's ironically Yoshi, it's a bit harder, but they can still get a punish in case in certain scenarios. But to me, missing a spinning pile driver as Zangief is quote unsafe. But if I go for the read, I go for the read. Yeah. Okay.
Choose your carry, Yoshi.
So we got about an hour and 10 minutes. I am gonna play adventure mode and classic mode. But that won't be till like 50 minutes from now. Nice. good catch. Good recovery. Nice. Good recovery. Good use of that ledge invincibility. Nice. Oh, good luck. Let me know how that goes. Good tech to the right. Nice.
Choose your character.
GG's.
Donkey Kong. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Good reflector. Spacing. Nice. Recovery. Grab. Nice.
Choose your versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Good combo. Nice. Good spacing.
Choose your character.
GG's.
Yoshi versus Falco. Ready? Go!
attack. Good pressure. It is, they're pretty good. Good edge guard. Good get up attack. Spacing. Good DI. They're pretty good. You see this spacing? Like, they're staying right out of a lot of my hitboxes, which is really good. See how they pause to readjust? It looks like they pause to readjust their tempo. Center stage. Nice. Like that. Look at that. Oh, nice. Good punish. Nice.
Choose your character.
GG's. Their back airs were pretty good. I liked their lasers.
Versus Peach. Ready?
They did have good back airs. Good spacing. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking about Michael at the Christmas party. He was playing K. Willie and Jake on this setup, and he heard this song. And I made the joke about, like, I could tell, I was like, uh-oh, Michael's pumped. When he heard this song. Oh, good grab. Nice. Trying to get this notch out of my neck. I definitely been popping like joints more ever since I visited the chiropractor in 2021. I think it's helped a lot. Oh. good. I mean, those chiropractors really fixed up my wrist too. Good spacing. Are you still there, Lasagna? I was gonna share something with you today. I remembered something that I sent it to you on Discord a long time ago. Gosh, what was the date? I have to get, oh, gotcha. I have to check the date, but I got a pretty good laugh today when there's like an old message I sent you about one of Banny's TF2 streams quite a while back now. He literally just flat out said he doesn't play Scout in casuals as much because unlike sixes, it's not as catered as much to the class. I was like, uh-oh. And he's really good at Scout, but I think that's more about him admitting that sixes alters a lot for Scout. I don't think that's not him being like a sour sport about it. But it's pretty funny. I mean, sixes elitists definitely. I mean, Banny says they're a big problem. Like, they kind of hinder the growth of TF2 as a whole. You know, I always go back to what he said about he thinks Pyro is underrated. But he's sadly stigmatized right now by sixes elitists, basically. To the point that if people want to try to innovate with like Pocket Pyro and sixes, like there are teams that will say, well, we won't practice versus you. Waste of time. You know, similar to some melee elitists that if you don't play meta, you're quote wasting their time. Pretty gross stuff. You're just like, ugh. You don't want to just play the game. Yeah, I know Vanny has pushed. He says he has an agenda to try to get basically all the classes played a bunch in sixes. So I've been keeping tabs about what he plans to do with that. I know he's talked to Valve multiple times. To me, you know, I'm a big Highlander advocate, so. I mean, I like sixes, but yeah, the elitism's really bad in that area of TF2. No, let's not ban them. I mean, it goes back to what Banny said. Outside of sixes, Scout is not catered to. That dude gets destroyed by a sentry around the corner. Or a heavy around the corner. Or a reflected rocket from a pyro around the corner. Yeah. He's pretty fragile. But that's the fun part, is you have to use your speed for defense. Not just like super aggro offense all the time. I'm not saying that's what he is in sixes, but I do think they're cheating Scout out of the fun learning curve of like maneuvering and picking your fights. I do think sometimes sixes caters way too much about keep moving forward over and over and over, shoot your gun. But the fun part about like Highlander Scout is you're like, oh, there's a heavy and pyro over there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. And then your sniper tells you that the heavy's down. You're like, okay, hold on. Maybe I could shoot some bullets on the pyro. Maybe I can get a lead here, right? That kind of constant risk reward gauging. Like that's fun. I mean, sixes Scout can be fun. I recognize when the elitism is pretty bad amongst those players. It's sad. Now that's why I give a big salute to Highlander Scouts, because I mean they are being thrown into the gauntlet. All their like counters are there, but they can still do really well. I will say there are scout mains, Six's elitist scout players that do.
Choose your character.
All right, I'm gonna have to. So I get rage quits like every week, but we might have to get a counter for a specific type of rage quit, where out of patience I slowly get the life lead and then they leave. Oh man, this happens quite a bit. It's almost like they feel like, it reminds me of people that want control over things in life and they act like they're perfectly fine, and then the second they don't get what they want, they start cracking. It's happened a few times lately. It's really funny. The Peach players seem fine. Well, what happened? It was like the last stock too.
Versus Jigglypuff. Ready?
But yeah, I noticed some similarities between Six's elitist scout players and like melee elitist Fox players. Replace Highlander and like Heavy with like P+ and like Sonic. You know, Sonic can gimp Fox pretty well. Sonic is faster than Fox overall. Pretty hard matchup for Fox. Fox is still really good in P+ though. But it's sad when players aren't willing to try that game out because, oh, they might have counters or they don't want to quote learn the matchup. It's like, sounds like you're admitting a self-skill issue there. So that was cool. Yeah. No, you know what? I like that mindset. I say the same thing. Maybe they left the oven on. If I'm playing this game and like the tornado sirens go off, I'll probably just. I've never had the tornado sirens go off during stream, but it is good to prepare. So in my emergency case, if I'm playing like this Jigglypuff player and the tornado sirens go off, I'll probably just stand still, like at the middle of the stage, and then I'll probably try to find them on like Discord and just say, hey, sorry, tornado sirens. And there'll be a stream for proof, so I guess, and Kansas City weather records. Interesting. I like that. Do you notice how that was interesting? The Jigglypuff just started walking when I stood still for a bit. It goes back to the theory me and Lasagna have. Sometimes standing still drastically alters your opponent's actions. But yeah, I do love the benefit of the doubt of maybe they left the stove on. Maybe a wild dog ate their Ethernet cord, tore it off the router. Oh, that's cool. Spamming? That sounds like good neutral tendencies, sir. Spamming! You know, he doesn't commentate anymore, but do you remember the Melee commentator, Prague? He made such a great analogy to Melee, like, over 10 years ago, like, neutral, where, you know, he calls it a dance, but also it's like there's an invisible vertical line in a lot of cases. And, you know, you constantly are gauging if any player is willing to cross that line. And I will say, sometimes when you give yourself more space because you can start reading where the opponent isn't willing to take risks, that tends to be where they quit. It's almost like they hate being called out. Like you're trying to figure out where their line is that they will not wall break because they don't want to start taking risks as much. It's really interesting. You are. I think that's good. What, you know, what some people call camping on someone is really just patience in a lot of cases. And they're often outing themselves to say, I'm not willing to go take a risk. And we've talked about this. The people, you know, It's so funny when people say like, oh, you were camping, but the second that you approach some of those people, they dash back. What's going on there? I thought you don't like running away. Oh, you got something ready for me? Yeah. Where are you camping? And then the second you're in, and here they come with their prepared punish from Uncle Punch. Not that I hate Uncle Punch. It just, that tends to be the trope. They practice some like dash dance punish on Uncle Punch, and then if you don't give them what they want, they call you a camper. And then the second that you do approach, they dash back. That's funny. Yeah, it's not camping if I shoot lasers at you. I do think I need to yeah, that missed connections channel on Melee Online is awful. It is filled with a lot of bad sports, and it is a gold mine for scrub quotes. I don't think anyone on scrub quotes has found it yet. At least they know about like how it happens like every day at this rate. So I need to go help them out. Be like, hey, we want to help expose some really bad mindset players, like players with like awful mindsets that go ballistic over patience. Good grab. Step Uncle combo. Oh, good gimp. Yeah, I think if they held on the stage, they could have got it. I lost my jump there. Nice. Ooh, nice. What's a stick? Left plus modifier 2. Wait, what do you mean modifier 2? Like, is that like some Goom Wave thing? I really don't know what that term is. I assume it's like some Goom Wave controller mod thing. Which is fine. Again, safe for work. There you go. Keep it like that. Oh, I didn't know boxes did that. Oh, you're talking about button swaps. Okay, I know they did that. I didn't know that was the term. Left plus modifier 2, gotcha. Okay, that's pretty cool. PALK's discourse dinosaur emote. Discourse. Hopefully an educational discussion filled with learning, prosperity, health, abundance, growth in the community, abundance of health. There we go. Abundantly growing, healthy communities.
Versus Jigglypuff. Ready? Go!
Yeah, data center design. Yeah, how'd the call go? How are you gonna enjoy Melee going forward? I mean, you can play the game. I mean, it's just important to make fun of rage quitters. Like, a big part of making fun of, like, rage quitters, like I make fun of, like, Dale and Ghost from Rayu Graffiti, is that's one of the only ways of, like, I'm not kidding, that is one of the only ways of, like, primal, tribalistic communication that humans evolved with, to where they might register, like, oh, people are isolating me for my behavior. Is there something I need to change? I'm being laughed at. I don't like that, you know. That's why I'm so glad salty highlights, aka lowlights, are a thing. You know what's really backwards though? If someone ends up on the salty highlights and they wear it as a badge of honor, I'm like, no, that's not the point, my guy. Like, remember no Johns? You brought a few. Just a few. Maybe a chuck or two on your controller. Maybe a swear word or two, you know. Aren't you calling locals like coworker stuff? You know, you say that, but if it's some of the people I think you're talking about, they would have been fired years ago if this was seen as like a job. Coworkers. I've met so much nicer coworkers than them. Like a lot of those people. More genuine people, too. I know what you mean, though. Like, they don't really, like... You mean coworker is in the person that might be a little bit disingenuous, and they only care because you're there during the time that they have to be at work, or the time that they're at work. I do think it's important to put an effort in the world and to try to remind people that you care even outside of a situation like that. Like, here's an example. My mom used to live behind my middle school, and we had one of the nicest guys I've ever known. His name's John, right? Not John Miney. John was an adult when I was in middle school. I think he's retired. I think he was retired when we moved there. Hard worker though. And so anyway, John, super kind. Every now and then he would help out with the lawn, right? And always kind, right? Well, my mom moved, and so I was gone too. We were all gone from that area. And I just felt like even if I moved away, that doesn't mean I have to stop talking to John. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that helps to make the world a better and safer place. Yeah, give me my virtue signal badges, by the way, for bringing this up. No, the whole point is when you actually go out of your way outside of being a neighbor or work and you actually say, hey, how's it been, man? I think that can go a long way for people. And unfortunately, some people don't recognize that, and you can see through the shallowness of like, oh, they're only talking to me because I'm one of the only people here, and they want someone to buy the time or, you know, something like that. Oh, gotcha. Service level. Yeah, like I said, I think some of those people would be fired as coworkers. If I'm thinking about who you're talking about. Some of them are pretty nice, but yeah, some of them would be fired for sure. Ooh, that was good. All right, I'll do one more after this, and then I'll do classic and adventure mode. The team channel, communist rants in the team channel. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but Jay, every therapist I've had is awful. Where else am I gonna talk about some of these delusional takes? Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm just reading that. You're goated at, quote, brainless flowchart work. Uh-oh. Is this Dale's alt? Dale, you're playing Yoshi? Or you're playing against Yoshi? Well, you do play... Are you playing Yoshi in P+, Dale? Please do not get hit by up throw up air by Mario and call it a stepdad combo. Nair fair by Luigi called a stepdad combo. Come on, Dale. He does that in like every game. He'll take the Ryu and Ken of the game, like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, or like Ryu and Ken. And he'll be, of course, another Sub-Zero. Here we go. And then he'll just say stuff like stepdad combos. You're going all Yoshi. When Brawlback is ready to come out, over 50% of the Tuesday streams will be P+. I'll still play Melee, but it's gonna be like 55-45 around that. Ooh, good punish. I assume they would find some way of matchmaking, but honestly, rollback is the priority. So they might release just the rollback with direct player versus player first before like unranked or / ranked. Hopefully they do ranked ASAP. But you know, with like Discord, I think it would, you know, probably not that hard to set up games. So they probably have that in mind too. Good punish. Alright, I'll do one more.
Choose your character versus Jiggly Pop. Ready? Go!
You don't like rest? I thought they got me pretty good. What does Dale say? Yickety! It's only yickety when I do it. You tried to say yickety when I lost, mods? Step rest combo? Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. How do I like to call out pound? Well, because I can't jump out of shield, it has to be like, usually I'm above or right outside of the pound range. And then try to throw a hitbox out, but I had to be careful, for sure. This matchup's pretty tough. It's fun, though. I mean, that's every matchup for me. They're all pretty fun, and yeah, I definitely, I mean, I've been saying this for years. Like, every meta character is a hard matchup for Yoshi. But, yeah, I enjoy that. So, I'll play any matchup. Ooh, good ambush. Nice. Mods ban. Yeah, Dale would freak out at the lag. Oh my gosh, dude. Gosh, dude. From the lag. There was nothing swaggy about that. My aura, bro. I can't, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. He unironically is like, they can't handle my aura, bro. What's up, Gage? Are you saying this matchup takes a lot of patience? I like it. Shoutouts to, again, Smash Brothers Brawl and Street Fighter 4. Those will forge you in the fires of patient neutral. Yeah, Street Fighter 4, one frame links. Actual skill. Good old Dale trying to undermine skill in Street Fighter 5 and 6. And then he'll still play 4 every now and then, and he rage quits a lot. It's so funny. Nice. He was terrible at 4. I'd have to go back and watch a bit more. I know he made like Rose and Relento. Obviously his mindset was awful. He had some like pretty. It's you know, Dale reminds me of like Alex Jones and Ghost from True Capitalist Radio. You have to be careful when you give them any compliment because they can take a galactic mile out of it. So in terms of commentary on his play, his mindset was awful. He would, I mean, it's like what you're seeing right now. Swagless, stepdad combos, and like he just would get really petty and immature. I mean, he did know a few combos, I will say that. So that does add to the hilarity of like, he knew a bit, but if he got outplayed, dude, he would get so mad. Good edge guard.
Choose your character.
Why do we know this much about Dale? He's been around for years. Me and Gage play Street Fighter. I mean, the troll community has been making fun of him for a long time. I started watching the troll, not his videos. I don't, you know, go to watch his stuff. I mean, he doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore, but I don't watch his. I've never watched a Dale stream. I always watch it through trolls. I've been watching the troll videos since. It's like dated. I think it's early 2018. Wait, hold on. Before I start this, when did Balrog come out in Street Fighter V? Let me. I can get this date down. It is the DLC wave with Urien and Balrog. Street Fighter V, Balrog. Because he started playing Urien there, and there was a YouTube troll channel called Low Tier Urien that made fun of him. That was like the first very big troll channel I watched, where I started watching, you know, Dale act like a child. I found Dale. October 2015, leaked him. June 2016 was his trailer. So he came out late 2016. No, trailer. Oh, it's dated. I'm trying. There's like, I'd have to go back and read the first messages of me messaging my friends, being like, "Hey, check this guy out! Oh my gosh, he's losing it."
Versus Donkey Kong.
Low Tier Urien. That was Low Tier Urien and Low Tier Lawyer were the two first big troll accounts that I was watching a bunch of videos on him. Unfortunately, he flagged those accounts. Dale would go on these mass flagging sprees because he hated people making fun of him. Gosh, I'm trying to get this date down though. I guess I just have to go track it, but yeah, it's. Oh, I almost got it. Hold on. 27. It's definitely late 2017, early 2018 is when I started watching. Early 2018 is when I was really watching the troll videos. No, late. I mean, late 2017 too. Fall, like yeah, fall 2017. Again, I'll go check the messages later. Oh, nice. Yeah, he... Oh, wait, did I not put 5 stocks? Whoops. Alright, 3 stock run, here we go.
Versus Team Kirby. Ready? Go!
Yeah, it was. It was early 2018. I'm just remembering more of like where I was. I was at UCM.
Break the targets. Ready?
Yeah, I remember it was pretty cold outside. Yeah, it's definitely like early 2018 is when I really started watching a bunch of Troll Dale videos. That's what I was just telling Cameron at the party, because me and Cameron were laughing at Dale. And I was telling him about what I told Vance about, you know, that one line he said. I mean, he said that line years ago, the summer ant one, but when it became like a infamous viral meme, I was telling Cameron at the party, I was like, gosh, I wonder how many like kids and like really like teens like were like, haha, this is a funny meme, haha, and then they look up other Dale stuff, and he definitely says some things, that's for sure. Not just in that meme. That is like literally, that is like 0.1%. It's pretty bad. Mentally untouchable. Yeah. Oh. See a hard read. Oh, forgot to do the fighter stance bonus.
Versus Giant Dr. Mario. Ready? Go! Bonus stage. Ready? Go!
Do I get my fighter stance bonus now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I love the way those trophies act when you hit them. There is a math to it. You got to be like really specific with the hurt box spots though. Oh, good punish. Oh, the mix-up? That's cool.
Game over.
Nice.
Choose your character. Pikachu. Ready? Go!
Oh, nice. The jab combos. The spacing, there you go. Nice. Where's Mario? Babam Battlefield? He's on vacation? Uh-oh. Ooh, nice combo. Oh, deadly. Nice. Good scoop up. Nice. Good keep away, Luigi. Okay, TRK. Alliance emote? Who said that? That wasn't part of the secret moderator channel meeting. Oh, I mean, GG.
Continue. Game over.
Alright, let's play P+.
Choose your character. Fox. Classic mode. Versus Link and Toon Link.
Oh, let me turn on the
Ready?
capture.
Go.
There we go.
Versus Yoshi.
PSA, there is no secret moderator chat. Alright, TRK, you can go to bed now. See, no worries.
Versus Giant Charizard. Ready, go!
I love this song. Good stage. Nice.
Versus Ness. Ready, go!
There we go. Yes, if I do hit 500, there is gonna be a here we go emote. It'll be helpful. Hopefully, I'll get TRK to reflect and be like,
Break the target.
you know what? I'm a changed man. There we go, TRK. Less raging. There we go, TRK. Yeah! So the next time a Scarlet Witch might KO him in Marvel Rivals, he'll be like, nice. Good KO. Your character's really cool. See, TRK? There you go. That is a good default emote. The dinosaur.
Meta Knight. Ready, go!
Whoa! Guns a-blazing. ASAP. Woo! That is amazing knockback.
Versus Team Olimar. Ready, go!
Oh, nice. They are swinging. Coming in swinging.
Versus Fox and Wolf. Ready, go!
Now this is pod racing. Good line.
Versus
Good movie.
Metal Peach. Ready?
Chance
go.
cube. I do need a chance cube. Do you think that has to be official Star Wars merchandise by now? Do you think they've made a Star Wars board game where it has Watto's chance cube as a form of dice? Annie, little Annie, you are Annie. What do you know, Jedi? Huh? I would buy a Watto chance cube. That's cool. No, he says Jedi. What do you know? There we go.
Versus Team Mr. Game & Watch. Ready? Go!
I do like Phantom Menace. I still laugh at that one scene where Obi-Wan's like, you were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short. And Obi-Wan's got like this smirk on his face and Qui-Gon's just staring at him. He's like, uh-huh. It really was like a, uh-huh, dude. He's like, that's the perfect, like, are you joking right now? Look. The second blade, yeah.
Versus
I do think Doug Walker's a good critic overall. I do wonder what his thoughts about the modern Phantom Menace are. Obviously, I don't like Channel Awesome, the company, but I think Doug Walker himself is a pretty good critic. I don't know what he thinks about Phantom Menace now, but I do like that movie. Where are those droidicas? That scene's so cool when you first see droidicas. I think every scene with droidicas is cool. Like in the movies, oh my gosh. I mean, in the Clone Wars too. Like, when are droidicas not cool? I've never seen them be uncool in Star Wars media. Oh! That's a funny platform for that throw at that percent.
Game. Break the targets. Ready? Go!
Revenge of the Sith. I recently saw that on TV and Phantom Menace again. And yeah, I enjoy both of them. Oh my gosh. Ian McDermott's acting is... I think Ian McDermott's acting is still underrated. Palpatine, Darth Sidious. Dude, I was just thinking about that like right before streaming today. That scene where he reveals himself as Darth Sidious. And he's like, I can feel your anger. It gives you focus. It's like, dang, dude. Like, he gave 110% to that role.
Ready? Go!
See, I would even call it like camp, because someone pointed out the other day about Revenge of the Sith. It works so well because it takes itself seriously as a space opera, right? There could have been so many moments where they try to pull like a low effort, like, are we doing this right now kind of bro joke, but they don't. Like, Which, you know, there are some funny moments in that movie, though. Like the part where Yoda just walks in and force pushes the royal guard. That's so good. Ooh, nice. That was really good. I do like how fast that comes out.
Continue game.
I'll do one more.
Versus Link. Ready? Go! Game. Versus Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. Ready? Go!
Good remix.
Versus Giant Charizard. Ready? Go! Game. Versus Marth and Ike. Ready? Go!
Good remix.
Break the targets. Ready? Go! Versus Giant DDD. Ready? Go!
Good catch. I love how big the gyromite gets if a giant character grabs it. Oh, nice. Giant DDD, Meta Knight, and Kirby have amazing like set knockback and very hard on this stage, or just in general too. They all have like pretty like basically one shot like deadly moves. Yeah, at like 0%.
Versus Samus. Ready? Go!
Toxic. I never mind if other people taunt. I personally don't do it. Obviously, aside from like the fighter stance bonus in Melee and 64's one-player mode, sometimes yeah, it can be an advantage for you if people taunt and you might be able to pick on potential like arrogant tells. But I mean, I've always loved the taunts in Smash Brothers. Overall, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen every taunt Ultimate though. I don't think I've seen all of like Kazuya and Steve's yet. I need to load up Ultimate soon. I know a few people want to play, but I should stream Ultimate soon. I'll just take a look at. I have Lasagna bought me the Fighter Pass for Season 2, so I need to. I should just check out those characters soon. I've watched a little bit of them. Like, I don't think I know like maybe like one Sora taunt. It is funny, like in sports, like football, baseball, basketball. I mean, you rightfully will get penalized if you taunt. And in Smash Brothers and fighting games like Street Fighter, like if my opponent taunts, I just think that stuff's funny. And like when people get like easily triggered by taunts, I mean, it's kind of doing its job. Like the Pokemon move taunt, it gets them to do a damaging move if they want to attack. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, we need to do Steve versus Bowser, huh? I'm sure someone will want to do that matchup.
Versus Mario.
I
Ready?
am Bowser. He did a good job as Bowser. I'm sure he'll be back in the next Mario movie. Oh yeah, I mean that's just a given. Him, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, like all the main staff, I think will be back. The actors. Yeah, in combat sports, like gladiators. Yeah, I mean it's like bullfighting. Toro. Like if you can get them to run right at you and then you have a prepared punish, that's huge. I think that's what some people do on like Slippy Unranked, is when they feel like when I fight them, I picked up on like if my patience might get them to not be the happiest, so they try to taunt to try to get me to change my tendencies, and then if I don't budge, like they ironically rage quit right after. It is really interesting. I am Steve. Oh my gosh. Jack Black, is that you?
Versus Metal.
Is he here?
Ready? Go!
I am Markiplier. Oh my gosh, Markiplier's here? When's Iron Lung come out, Markiplier? Speaking of, I mentioned Markiplier. And, you know, there's memes about him looking like Lord Farquaad. My mom bought me this shirt for my birthday. This is my first time wearing this on stream. I just finally, it was in like a pile. Hold on, let's see if I can show it. Hold on. Let's do this. I love it. That's an official piece of merchandise. All right, anyway. I definitely was laughing when I unwrapped it. Thank you, Mom. I know my whole family loves that movie. I can't remember the last time my dad seen Shrek 2 though. And then I don't know if my stepmom or my stepdad, I don't know if they've seen it. Shrek 1, probably Shrek 1 at least.
Team Sonic.
Shrek 5.
Ready, go.
Markiplier and Jack Black played Five Nights at Freddy's together once. I believe that. That sounds like a funny time. Good, entertaining time. Oh, good anti-air. Yeah, I hope Shrek 5 is good. If they use the momentum of Puss in Boots 2, I mean, they should be set for greatness. Oh, good save. Nice.
Break the targets. Ready, go.
I would love for Rob to come back in Mario Kart. My good friend, How Are You, aka Jonathan Hauer. I'll never forget both of us getting Mario Kart DS. Winter 2005, and we both, this is already the time where we would use like IGN and like GameSpot to learn who the unlockable characters were in like Mario Power Tennis and Toadstool Tour. So for DS, Mario Kart DS, we did the same thing. We're like, oh, who's unlockable? And it was like Waluigi, Daisy, Dry Bones. You know, you're like, okay, that's cool. Dry Bones is actually, at the time, Dry Bones was already playable in Mario Superstar Baseball, but he was like an up-and-comer of being a mainstay. I remember that. But then, yeah, Rob was the last one, and we're like, oh my gosh. And then my good friend Jonathan ended up maining Rob in Brawl for competitive Brawl. It was really cool. Like, Mario Kart DS played a huge impact on him maining Rob and Brawl. I like that. I love that. Oh, I didn't know there was already a Rob bike. Oh, there you go, Luigi. The blender. Nice. Oh, and P plus. Yeah, the fake item box. That's cool. Yeah, his Mario Kart DS costume's cool. Hello, Brawl announcer. It's you. Face reveal. Surprise. I love that tradition, though, that the announcer always voices Master Hand and Crazy Hand. I found him.
Wow, incredible!
Ooh, I like the letters there. The way it's laid out. Hold on. That's really cool. That's like Smash 64-esque. They had to make a custom like type font for Rob there. Also, he just blends in well with the Space Armada stage. Okay, Lilac Cruise. So I'll be back in less than 2 hours for TF2. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that was entertaining to watch Jade's set. So, all right, see you guys around. Adios. Stay safe out there. Anything to say, Markiplier? I don't think he's here. Who was that? Hello, everybody. No, hold on, Markiplier. If that's you, we gotta go. Adios. Who was that?